James chapter 1 verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahawah that giveth to all men liberty and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. I like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Kakudash, the Wadi Yahawashi, Yahawashi, for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone, deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word of sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come and what is to come. Race wars, family, concentration camps, RFID chip was the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hit the soils of America. Simultaneously, the church of the Lord, the hope for the luck into the chambers. Simultaneously, the church of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. Here, I brought this out of the Lord at the cause of this video, just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the filthy customs they have taken upon. Right now, the time is 4:49 p.m. Saturday, February 7th, 2026, the year of apostasy, agents, and sellouts in Jacob's trouble. A lot of things is happening at this point. At this point of the game, you gotta brace yourself for whatever could happen. It can happen any moment. The system can collapse because they got a lot of things happen. I can't really call it how to say it, but like for example, they got the Epstein, the Steen, the Stumpins, they got this, I think it was Super Bowl coming up. Everything is a psyops. Everything is a psyops. That's the word I was looking for. They got a bunch of psyops, right? And that's the word. So I can clean my glasses. They got a bunch of psyops. All right, let's see what that word psyops means. 1 second. Gotta utilize our knowledge has increased, so we gotta utilize what we got. Cause I know if I was, I'm not as studious as the apostles and the elders. How they was in the studio. I mean, they was in the library night and day and night. Man, I'm so happy to Wadi Yahawashi for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone. Good. I don't know if I would have got this truth if it wasn't for the Yahawashi shot is gonna give the truth to who he's gonna give it to. But I truly believe he gave me all the information I need to know about the Edomites. About the Edomites first. Cause I was worldly, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, but I always hated Joshua. But learning about all the nations, it's 18 different nations. Learn about the 17 nations because we make the 18th nation, which is the number one nation, which is Yashala. And the other nations is our enemies. You don't like what that is, it's your business. Read the scriptures. The scripture says it. Yo, the Bible ain't about everything. The Bible came from, they got some history from the Egyptians. They got history from the Babylonians. All yeah. But in the scriptures, it talks about all the nations, not just the Israelites. Not just the Israelites. Just put that out there. So knowledge has increased, and the Lord has had the heavy lifting doing it, to having the internet do the heavy lifting for our apostles and the elders and the Akim, like minded. Even for those who only got 50% of the truth, 75% of the truth, 99% of the truth. Because you have to have 100. What did Yahawashi say? Let's see. A unction to know all things. Bible verse, King James Version, Acts. I do believe it's Acts. Oh no, not Acts, John. Okay, so like I said, Acts. First John chapter 2 verse 20. But ye have a see, trying to pronounce the word Salakia. What is that? Unction. Couldn't pronounce it. Just said it and I couldn't pronounce it. But ye have an unction from the Holy One to know all things. And that's a bold statement, but it's a bold fact. It's a bold statement, but it's a bold fact that we have to know all things, because how are we going to contend for the faith? The elites out there, they know that the Edomites, and the elites know that we are the Israelites. Why did they doing what they're doing? Why did they doing what they're doing? They fucking they having uh vanilla ice, baby, vanilla ice. Doom, running around the streets, running down on the southern kingdom, the northern kingdom, and the southern kingdom. Now they run down the Haitians. Yo, they doing all type, and it's so. That's how you know Jacob's trouble. Everybody is going to feel the effect of Jacob's trouble in the soils of America. Everybody. This is where it's gonna go down at, bro. This is what, hey, I'm saying it. I'm bracing myself, bro. I'm bracing myself, man. This is where faith gonna kick in. Oh, the brother just said something. Let me see if I can find his book. Shalom to Amawanga. Shalom Malak. You just said something in this video. I was just watching this second, maybe half and half in my dream. in my dream, then I be burnt out, bro. Salakia. So this is I saw one of them shorts, and he said something. I don't know which one it was though. Let me see. It might have been this one. I think it was this one. There will come a time when all we will have is faith. All we're gonna have is trust. All we will have is our belief in Yahawah. Okay, read it. Let's hear it again. There will come a time when all we will have is faith. All we're gonna have is trust. All we will have is our belief in Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. And so that's what it's boiled down to. Keep calm and keep the faith in Yahawah Yahawashi. Okay? Because it's impossible to believe in. What is it? Hold on, let's go back. We'll come back to that real fast. It's impossible to please him. Let's see if I can remember that. What did I say? Let me get it again. It's impossible to please him by faith. Hold on. Really? It's impossible to please him. Bible verse, King James Version. Faith. That verse is real powerful. Yeah, Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahawah must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And you have to seek Yahawashi, because this was about. And how do you do that? by staying with the men of the Lord. Yahawashi, man. I'm telling you, man, that's it, bro. Like, I've been doing this. When I first heard it, 2007. Okay, when I first heard the truth in 2008, I was still, I can tell the truth, I was straggling the fence. I was trying to, make money, selling CDs and music, trying to feed my child. She was little at the time, and that 2009 is when I realized I don't have no fucking this, because I was already learning about the elites, the Edomites. I didn't know they was the Edomites. I just knew they was the so-called white men. Okay, this is what I was learning about. Okay, I was learning about the Rothschild, the DuPont, the Getty. I was learning about all the rich people. I learned about the the H double the high rota, the chemtrails, all that shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about. I learned about all that stuff. I was learning about William. All you could think of that apostles they brought out. I was learning about that stuff, and I was like, and my vocabulary wasn't that good, but I was like, man, I was trying, and I was with my demon, my ex-wife, and she didn't want to try to hear nothing, man. It was so much, and it was crazy because I think people wanted to kill me, like worldly people. But shit ended up happening to them. Like in the spirit, yo. Like for real, like a lot of people that was like, had animosity against me because I was outspoken and bold with it. Shit started happening to them. Like I didn't realize I didn't realize I was through the spirit of I was being protected. Like this is 2026 now. I brought the Zion on the man of the Lord, man. Because I was building my faith up, and I remember like yesterday, bro. I was sitting there. Let me see. One more time. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. Let me get this in the blueprint. Let's go to the blueprint. I want to see what this verse leads me to. All right. Because we don't have nothing else, bro. You heard what the brother Amwanga Barker said. You already said, bro. You heard what Amwanga Bar said. So shut your mouth. You don't like it? Too bad, man. Because it's impossible to please Yahawashi Shah. Let's read a little bit of this. Let's go all wow, this whole thing right here. It said, let's just read some of this. Let's go to the top. Take it from the top. The headline reads for Hebrews chapter 11. The headline reads, the triumph of faith. The triumph of faith. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report, and they did, man. By faith, man. They said, man, we don't give a fuck what they say, yo. I concur. How the apostles feel, bro. Like, yo, who cares about our life, man? We ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing. Yo, bro, these motherfuckers that's 2026. Everything the apostles and the elders was talking about in 2007, 2008. Before that, I'm just saying we woke up in 2007, 2008, 2009. Everything that was said to us then, and all the individuals that's not around right now, you could see some of the ones sticking their neck out. Talking like, I was with y'all back in 2013 and 14, 15. Bro, that should make you scratch your fucking head, bro. I know it makes me, but I'm bugged out. Yo, I ain't gonna say no lie. Yo, this truth could make you or break you, bro. And by all the things that's been happening to me, it's been making me, bro. And I'm taking a chance. Everything I have, I'm betting on Yahawashi Shah. I have faith in Yahawashi Shah. For by it, the elders obtained a good report. Through faith, right? This is through, right? Every time I see this word, I get mixed up. So lock it. Bear with me. Through, bro. Through. Yeah, through. I said it right. Through faith, we understand that the word were formed by The world was formed by the word of Yahawah, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. And we can see these things, man. Everything is accurate, bro. The scriptures is accurate, bro. Yo, everything you see it's it's in front of you, but with that faith, the faith of the things you don't see, that's gonna be revealed, bro. When it's revealed, people are gonna know that you're gonna know a prophet has been amongst you, right? Through faith, we understand that the world was formed by the word. Who's the word? Yahawah. I mean Yahawashi of Yahawah. So that the things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. You know, it wasn't. It was made by Yahawashi. By faith, Abel offered unto Yahawah a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained a witness that he was righteous. Yahawah testifying of his gift, of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. Yeah, yeah. When it went down, you know what Cain did. He still spoke. He's like, yo, man, look what he did to me. Yo, Ashasha is running down on us right now. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death. Man, can you imagine the glory? Imagine you walking around on Earth with some spaceship floating around you. 200 million, what he said, 200,000. I mean, what did he say that? What did Enoch say? He said, by faith, Enoch was translated. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found, because God, Yahawah, has translated him. Yeah, he didn't never see. He didn't want no. What's that called? Let me see something real fast. I just want to see it real correct. Translated mean. Just want to see something. Oh, short. It's like a. You know You know how they happen in Star Trek. That's what's right. Think how this happens in Star Trek. It's a lot here. Yeah, he was there, then he wasn't. Gone. Oh man, it's gonna be phenomenal. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found, because Yahawah has translated him. For before his translated, he said he had this testimony that he pleased Yahawah, and that's the job. We gotta please Yahawah while you're shy, bro. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahawah must believe. You gotta believe, man. Remember Peter? He walked on air. We walked on air. We walked on water. We're gonna walk on air, though. Forget that. We're gonna walk on air. We're gonna do all types of glorious things. Shut your mouth if you don't believe. Go sit in the corner and cry, because nobody's checking for you that way. This ain't that type of party, bro. We done seen things already, man. Right? For he that cometh to Yahawah must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. You gotta seek Yahweh El Shah, I told you. And by faith, Noah being warned of Yahawah of the things not seen as yet. Oh, see? We doing that now. Telling you, yo, get your priorities straight. We warning you of him, of Yahawah, of why y'all was shot. But by faith, Noah, being warned of Yahawah, of the things which not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark. We preparing a new ark right now to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world, and because heirs of the righteousness which is by faith. I told you, man, it's some level up stuff going on right here, right in front of your eyes, man. Y'all people, some of y'all people can't see it. I don't understand, man. This is crazy. You know what I mean? They too caught up in this world, bro. Too caught up in this world.